With that, now I want to let you know that we did definition of the parenting. I want to I want to repeat it. Is a process of responsibility in preparing a children for all aspects of their life, not just education, not their physical needs. And we talked about when babies newborn to do the more of sensory development. We are mainly, they don't know the world. They're just developing the senses. Sensory is 5 senses what Allah has given us. They are the antennas to receive messages from the environment, and it takes into us to study about it. So at this stage, we talked about how to stimulate the touch, talking, listening to just talking to the kid so he can hear it. So we are just sharpening up the senses. Then we talked about 2 to 4, which we call it terrible twos. They're growing with their emotional development. They cry, scream. They're just visual learners because now the senses vision has come, so they learn from vision. If the parents speak bad words, they repeat the same thing. It's not because they think or they are emotionally involved. They hear, they say. So there is absolutely. You can see, look at a 2 to 4 year old child. I can tell you what family background he has. You don't give me anything. I can look at him and tell you exactly what he has. Most of the time in my practice, when the patient comes to me, I say, do you have this? This is the mom says, how do you know that? I know it because you have to look at your kid, what he says. And they're learning the thinking factor is just a practice. And 4 to 8, they start with the family values. They go to school. They start developing the social values. And 8 to 13, they compare the family values to the social values. Now I want everybody to know, if you have anybody more than 13-year-old, think of it, what family values have they learned from the family? It's just a home decoration, how my mom cooks, how she knits, or the values. What does she stand for? What does she? So it's not the surface learning. Because we always focus on parenting in surface. That's why we become very superficial. You have to go deeper into this child to invest on the moral values of the child. If one of your child can stand up and describe mom, if they say, oh, she's an excellent cook, she cleans, she works, she's a professional, she does this, but what values has she taught you? If you miss the kid is outside just a shell, there's nothing inside. And the 13, they start comparing the social value because they go to school, they see the society is different. And they see the difference between the two of it is like, which one should I pick? Because the social values gives you more glamour, more attraction, more freedom. There's nobody to tell you what not to do and what to do. But without the meaning. My mom didn't say, why should I do these things? He said, don't do it. Don't do is different than why shouldn't you do it? Some explanation, some deeper feeling of the values what you give it. Sit down and say, okay, you want to do this? Okay. Why? Ask the kid, why do you want to do this? Because you're helping them think why and how is related to think